Happy Revenge of the 5th, everybody! So for this wonderful May the 5th, I'm here to explain to you why the technology from the galaxy far, far away is not as technologically advanced as you may think it is. And in good old Sith fashion, I am here to shit on your fun by telling you a Star Destroyer would be vaporized by even the smallest UNSC frigate. But this isn't a video to throw shade at the Star Destroyers. I actually really like the flying space Doritos, believe it or not, but after really maxing on math for the entirety of April, I figured I'd do something fun for Revenge of the 5th this year and tell you why the flying Doritos are kind of a wet napkin in comparison to something like the UNSC Grafton. So one of the things I really thought about was this scene from episode 5 where an asteroid decapitates a Star Destroyer's bridge. And for the longest time, I thought a Star Destroyer ray shield could take those. Turns out that wasn't really the case. But what are the scientific numbers to back that claim up? I'm glad you didn't ask, because no one normal would ever ask something like that. So, if we were to look up the bridge size of a Star Destroyer, it's about 40 meters long or 3 to 4 buses wide. And in that scene, it looks like it was hit by an asteroid that was about the size of the shield generator, so about 10 to 15 meters in diameter. So if we were to take those Googleable numbers and take them at face value, 10,000 tons is about 10 million kilograms. And the average velocity of an asteroid in an environment similar to this, such as our asteroid belt, is about 17,000 meters per second. A more familiar unit of measurement would be Mach 50. So now we throw those numbers into this kinetic energy equation. First we squeeze in the 10 million kilograms. Then we take our velocity of 17,000 and then square it. You multiply the mass by velocity squared, then divide that answer by 2, and you should get something that looks like 1.602 times 10 to the 15th. That number is the amount of joules that are in that impact. Then we're going to divide that number by this number over here, and that's how you convert joules to kilotons. And that'll come out to 382 kilotons of TNT. That is the average energy released by something like the W-78 Minuteman III nuclear warhead. Okay, a ship can't tank a nuclear explosion, that makes sense, right? Well, the Covenant can. In the Halo series, the canonical muzzle velocity of a Paris-class frigate is 108 meters per second, and that is being used to push a 600-ton round. If you run the math again, it's going to come out to 65 kilotons, which is about 3 Fat Mans. But what you didn't realize is Mach 88 is really slow in space terms. The UNSC Commonwealth fires its Mach cannon about 1,000 kilometers out. In the book, it was depicted to be almost instantaneous, but in reality, it would have taken 15 seconds. So if you were to go hit scan speeds, this would mean that it needs to go 1,000 kilometers per second. So if you run the numbers for those, you should get something about 71 megatons. You can just say that the ship's shield has been overwhelmed by the dozens amount of other impacts. But 1 megaton is 1,000 kilotons, so it would take about 183 asteroids of that size to get anywhere near 70 megatons. But call me Darth Mathicus because you're about to get some homework. Pause the video over here and screenshot this. Run a number yourself and tell me what you get in the comments. You should get something around 52, and that's not even the full number either. That's like 88% of it. And if you really like big funny numbers, throw me a like and subscribe.